What's going on, guys? My name's ExxotikGaming and welcome back to another absolutely epic Pixel Gun 3D Battle Royale video. Today's video is going to be awesome. I've been playing quite a few matches since the update came out, and I think I've gotten the hang of it. So, what I decided to do in today's video is jump into a few matches and give you guys some tips and tricks to help increase your chances of winning in this game. This is for Android users who already have the updates, and for iOS users who are going to be getting it soon. I hope this video helps you. If it does, I'd greatly appreciate it if you left a like down below, subscribe, and without further ado, let's jump into this. Alright guys, so first tip that I can give in this video, and the most important tip of this video. Do not play for wins when you first start playing Battle Royale. In this game mode, you need to practice a lot to become better at it. So when you first start playing Battle Royale, play for the experience. Get a lot of action, go up against a lot of enemy players, and eventually you're going to get better at the game, and then you can play for wins. The plane's going to fly over the map. As you can see, chests start spawning in underneath you. I'm going to try to go for either a gold or a blue chest. Those are going to spawn the best weapons in the game, but as you can see with the gold chests, they're pretty high traffic areas. Somebody else can land there before you, and then you're going to be in a difficult situation. As you can see now, I don't have a gun, and I have to run in a zigzag-like fashion to avoid those shots that the enemy is firing at me. You want to get to another chest as fast as you possibly can. Ideally, of course, you want to get a chest right when you land. So position your landing so you land directly on top of the chest. Now, when you fly over the map, you don't want to land at an area where it's directly underneath where the plane goes over. The problem is, that's going to be an area where a lot of other players are going to be landing, and most likely, you're not going to end up getting the weapon from the chest. So once one person gets the weapon from the chest, chances are it's going to be an area damage weapon or a shotgun. They're going to kill everybody, you included. Don't jeopardize your win by going to an area where there's just going to be 6 or 7 other players. Land in an area where there may at most be one other player that might be a little bit away from where the plane is flying over, and that way you can maximize your chance of actually surviving. As you can see here, these people are firing at each other. This is the perfect opportunity to take action and fight up against the enemy player. I managed to kill the person that got a weapon from one of those gold chests. The weapon in my backup section pretty much is a guarantee win once you get it. As long as you're cautious and you don't have anybody sneak up behind you, if you use this weapon, you're almost guaranteed a win now in this game. If you can manage to get one of those gold weapons, then you're almost guaranteed to win in this game mode. Now, as you can see, this weapon is going to be a 2-shot headshot. If somebody is low on health, it's going to end up being a 1-shot headshot. It absolutely destroys. This weapon is fantastic. Now, you'll notice that I'm standing on top of a hilltop, and maybe in other Battle Royale games that's probably not the best idea, but in Pixel Gun 3D, most players don't have sniper rifles, and for some reason it seems like the players that do have them don't really fire at you ever. It seems like they're always running in the valleys and stuff like that, trying to get as many kills as you can. If you stand on top of a hilltop with any type of scoped weapon, you're going to get a lot of kills, because here's the thing. Height is such a good advantage over enemy players. If you are above the enemy players, they can't really sneak up behind you. They're going to have to climb up the mountain. It's going to take a long time, and you're going to spot them before they get to the top. You'll notice in the end of this match later on, it's going to be one of those perfect examples where height is certainly an advantage. This is one of your highest points in the map, and it's fantastic. I'm going to get myself a monster kill in this match, and that's because I'm taking that height to the advantage. Now, I'm looking around here. I'm seeing you always want to spin around 360-degree view. Don't let that enemy sneak up behind you. This guy thinks he can, but obviously I already see him, and this is one of those examples. He's trying to climb up the mountain, and I have that height advantage. Seems like he only has an area damage weapon, and I beat him because I had a very good gold crate weapon, and then I actually use that height to the advantage. Now in this next match, we're going to play a little bit differently, but you guys will see I'll still get 6 kills, and I'll actually come out on top with another win. As you can see, sometimes you're not going to have up to 30 players, sometimes you will have 30 players. Look and see the names of the enemy players and see if there's anybody that looks like they might be really, really good. There's somebody named Baby/YouTube/Alex. Yeah, that's probably not going to be somebody you're going to have to worry about, but other players, they might end up being like that. As you can see, I didn't instantly drop out of the map, and I didn't instantly go to an area underneath where the plane was flying. I'm looking, I'm seeing. I can see 2 blue chests right here, and I can also see a gold chest over there. I opt to actually go towards that gold chest because the other player that was near me didn't decide to go for it. So I'm hoping I can get a good weapon. We'll see what we got. I got myself the chain thunderbolts, or the high voltage, I should say. The high voltage is great for close range, but here's the problem. I don't have a long-range weapon, so I'm going to look around, seeing if I can find something, and the photon pistol is definitely that one that you're going to get for some of that high-range gameplay. This guy has the apocalypse. I got to worry about him, but as you notice, I'm not choosing to use my high voltage here that much in this beginning of the match. Here's the thing, right? You're not going to have unlimited ammo, but there is one interesting glitch that I thought I'd mention. Look at this. When I pick back up my photon pistol, I again have 30 shots. So I don't know if this is a glitch, but this is another helpful tip for you guys. If you're running out of ammo and you see another weapon from the same class, say I'm basically out of ammo in my high voltage, if I see the shuriken thrower, all I do is I run over the shuriken thrower and then run back over the high voltage, and then for some reason, I have everything again. I got disconnected from the room, but as you can see, everything's going to be okay when I get reconnected. I'll be back, and I'll be able to continue looting the chests and getting all of these awesome weapons and kills in this match here. The beginning of the match is definitely going to be some of your slower times, especially if you're going to play intelligently and you don't go into an area where 6 or 7 other players are. In truth, if you want to play for kills, you probably should land directly underneath the match where the plane is flying over, just because that's going to inevitably be the area where the most amount of players are. But you die a lot of times when you do that. Now, as you can see in this match here, I actually was stupid enough to not see where that safe zone was going to be. Luckily, I didn't have to travel too far, but as you can see, you have to be very, very careful about that safe zone. Go for headshots, obviously. Scoped weapons are going to be huge for that. This guy dropped the toy bomber. That weapon is a gold chest weapon. If you use that thing, you're pretty much set. You can get the toy bomber from a gold chest weapon. You can get a solar power cannon, stuff like that, and those weapons are fantastic. Again, as you can see here, I'm trying to use the photon pistol just because for this last fight that I'm going to be in, I'm going to want to keep that ammo for weapons like my toy bomber and the minigun shotgun. Because chances are, the second to last person alongside me is going to be a pretty good player, and I want to have powerful weapons to be able to take them out. So I'm using my photon pistol to just take out the easier enemies, and then, finally, I'm going to use my better weapons for the last player. Running around, there's only one other player left, and I think we can see him in just a second here. You guys will see what I'm going to end up doing here. I'm running around, looking around. He could be up on top of the buildings, who really knows? Jump around a lot so you can avoid those headshots. As you can see, I switched to my minigun shotgun, and I get the kill. He had the law enforcer. Obviously not the best choice to use in close range. Always jump around, and that way you can make the most out of potentially missing every single headshot from the enemy. It's good. You always want to jump around, always want to move around, never stand still. That is some of the best tips that you could possibly have in this game. And as you can see, we're finished here. I showed you guys 2 matches, and that's basically it. I hope you guys learned from these 2 matches here. I got 6 kills, both of them wins. I thought that was fantastic. Didn't take too many tries to actually record those 2 wins, so I actually would have to say Battle Royale in Pixel Gun 3D is much easier than some of the other Battle Royales out there. Although that might change. I'm not 100% sure. This is a very new game mode, and people might get very, very good at Battle Royale. It's in third person, it's interesting, it's unusual, and people are getting used to it. So obviously, as I said before, you gotta get used to the Battle Royale. It's very, very important. You gotta get used to the third person, and then after you do that, then you'll be able to play for wins there. In the beginning, don't play for wins, play for the experience, get as much action as you can, learn to see what weapons spawn in, and use them, and learn how they work in third person. And with that being said, that's basically it, guys. I hope you learned from this video. If you did, I'd greatly appreciate it if you left a like down below. Hope you enjoyed the background gameplay here in Mining Camp. I actually did fantastic. Got a lot of monster kills here in this match. But, yeah, that's basically it, guys. I'd appreciate it a lot if you subscribed down below for some more Pixel Gun 3D content. I have some more Battle Royale content, I think, coming out within the next couple of days. And I have the new weapons in this most recent update, and I will be reviewing them very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to turn on post notifications. You gotta click that little bell that's down below next to the subscribe button, because then you're going to get notified and become a part of the notification squad. With that being said, that's basically it, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.